In the unknown reaches of time, strange and wondrous creatures appeared on this planet. We call them Pokemon.
Oh, I wish. We interrupt this Pokemon movie to bring you the Dark Knight. Use the Force, Lucario.
But, Your Highness, there will be no survivors.
There will be no survivors, cliché. Ho-Oh was given Pidgeot's cry here. These Pokemon are just throwing themselves at each other with brute force. Why not use their special attacks? That would definitely make sense if the armies are going for destruction.
I'm gonna wear something heroic.
Guess Ash still doesn't remember Pokemon 2000. See the Sins video for Jirachi Wishmaker for my full problem on this. Even these clocks are stuck at 10:10. Seriously, look at a clock in a store sometime.
How will I be able to pick just one?
That's sexist. What are the odds out of all the costumes Ash has to pick from, he would choose the exact same one Sir Aaron had? I'd say that was too convenient.
Wah, Buffet!
Why is it that it's only in the movies that Ash is a good trainer? Person in the costume turns out to be a girl cliché. It may just be me, but the CGI in this shot in particular sticks out too much. Brock finally got lucky.
Would you mind telling me what this is about?
There's a Mew hiding out here.
Shouldn't Kid have told her boss that a long time ago? How did she get away with traveling around without any of her accomplices knowing about it? If Kid is trying to be stealth here and stay out of sight, she's wearing the wrong outfit for that. Why did Mew feel the need to transform into its true form at this very moment? It could have easily stayed as any other Pokemon and avoided detection. Oh yeah, that'll work.
Mew teleported! Huh?
How did Kid sense where Mew, Meowth, and Pikachu would appear? There was no warning at all. No sign, no noise, nothing. It took 1,000 years for the sand to get out of Lucario's eyes.
Why are they celebrating? The kingdom is under attack.
Anyone who sees celebratory fireworks would instantly assume that the war is over, except Lucario. If everyone has a unique aura, Lucario should have known instantly that this wasn't Lady Rin. Doesn't Lucario have a spike coming out of its chest? So, this hug should really have hurt.
Lucario, how come you thought I was Sir Aaron?
The aura I sense in you is like Sir Aaron's.
Conveniently.
I was on the roof when I saw Mew change into a Pidgeot.
Why is nobody asking Kid why she was on the roof? Do they just go onto roofs in the Pokemon world without the need for explanation?
Meowth, never to be seen again?
We're the ones who are supposed to be doing all the Pokemon stealing.
Did you miss the never to be seen again part?
James should work for CinemaSins. Trucks don't pop open at random like that. And Team Rocket defies the laws of physics.
Back off! I made that especially for Kid.
Brock is a jerk to Bonsly.
Whoa, look, it's a Bonsly! It's just using fake tears attack.
Oh, never mind. This movie loses a sin. It's never explained what these bubbles are or what they do. If the Tree of Beginning is an important ecosystem, it's very unlikely that they're pointless.
Look, you guys! Isn't that a hot spring?
Everyone jumps straight into the hot spring despite not knowing anything about it. That's the #1 no-no of water safety. Funny how we never see time flowers again before or after this movie.
I need food.
Silly James, humans don't need to eat in the Pokemon world. Chocolate is bad for animals, and thus chocolate is likely bad for Pokemon too. Someone should have told Max that. Now Lucario is bound to get sick. Jigglypuff reference. That's not the sin. The sin is that this lullaby makes me miss Jigglypuff. Convenient time flower is convenient.
Stop it, Lucario! It's not real! It's a vision from the past!
And Lucario knows that, so why is he firing to begin with? What is the point in this? What did Regirock, Regice, and Registeel do to accelerate the plot? Basically nothing.
It must be on the lookout for intruders to protect the Tree of Beginning.
But somehow Sir Aaron managed to come here 1,000 years ago with no problem.
We're at the Tree of Beginning, where the Pokemon here have been protected and raised in an undisturbed state for tens of thousands of years, maybe even longer.
That's a pretty big assumption for only having been here for a few seconds, wouldn't you say?
It's a blast!
Visual pun cliché.
These rock formations are amazing, Kid. They're alive. I'm checking the data, but it's clear that the Tree of Beginning is part of this ecosystem. It's a living thing, too. And I think it gets all its energy from sunlight.
And how was that figured out?
Pikachu! If you hear me, give me a sign!
I was thinking more like a thunderbolt, but that works too. Ash calls Regice by name despite not knowing Regice's name. Direct War Sphere to the face, Regice being a pure ice type. It should have fainted there, but of course it didn't. We interrupt this Pokemon movie to bring you The Lord of the Rings.
Banks, what is that thing?
I guess the best equivalent would be white blood cells.
And how was that figured out? We interrupt this movie to bring you Jirachi Wishmaker. What? That's not how physics works. Right here, Mew tells the Tree of Beginning to let Ash and his friends go. We also see that Jesse and James were released, so it would be safe to assume Mew told the tree to let all the humans go. However, since so little was known about the tree, it's also safe to assume that many other humans over the years came to find out about it only to be swallowed up. Where are they? This is way too specific to be acceptable. Bye! Not that you did anything anyway.
The system's immune response was too strong, and now everything is out of balance. The tree is going into shock.
And how was that figured out? Also, the Tree of Beginning cannot handle its own ecosystem.
Ash and his friends are right in the middle of this disaster. I hope they're all right.
Don't worry about yourselves or anything. Convenient Time Flower is convenient. Somehow, putting on Sir Aaron's gloves is enough to teach Ash how to use his aura. Veronica Taylor is not getting an Oscar nomination for this scene. It's pretty lame how the tree has to rely on the deaths of others to sustain itself. I wonder if people in ancient times made sacrifices to it. Convenient Time Flower is convenient. They sure added Lucario to this painting quickly. Apparently there is chocolate in the afterlife. Once again, this movie loses a sin.
It was locked inside of that staff for over 1,000 years.